Hello, Aries. Welcome to my page Light Guidance. My name is Lisa, and I'm here to bring in your first half of February 2020 love reading. I will be working with 3 decks, working with your angels and guides to channel in clear and accurate guidance for you this month. We'll use the Romance Angels, and we're going to use John Holland's Psychic Tarot for the Heart, and then always making a feature my love pack, my favorite. Okay, so I will tilt the camera down for those of you who like to watch me shuffle. I say that because that was the feedback. People like to see the shuffling on camera. So I welcome everybody, new, old. I appreciate your subscriptions. I appreciate you coming to me for the guidance, knowing your guides are gonna tell it like it is with me. No sugarcoating here, no clickbait in the titles, always authentic guidance on my channel here. So thank you so much for helping me grow. Most of you know I've been hiding on Facebook for 5 years doing videos, but here I am. Promise to bring you great content regularly. All right, and you can see how big this deck is. Look how many cards. All right, clear and accurate guidance guides for Aries. What do they need to know for February? Okay, there's 2 cards here. So we got quite a few cards. As you can see, I keep them face down because I'm going to channel in and see what story they have. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Every card might be about you, and only a few might be. So take the guidance, take the advice. And they're having me move cards around, so I've already recorded a couple videos, and it really seems to be telling a story. So let's see what we can bring to you. Okay, Aries, let go of control. Aries, let go of control issues. This says allow the situation to unfold naturally. And you know, this could mean, you know, for my singles, putting yourself out there. For those of you who are already dating and find yourself with a partner, just take it slow, have confidence, and you know, expect things to turn out well for yourself because you're worthy and deserving, right? Because you're a good person, I hope. All right. So this is, we can't control also how love comes in for my singles. We can't control when, who it is, when it shows up. All we can do is make sure that we are a constant work in progress, that we make sure our self-care game is on point. So that way in our orbit and in our energy of attraction is someone who is healed and ready for a relationship. So if you're not healed yet and you're single, better do that first. Okay? Oi. Oi. Like I say, always honest stuff comes out. Your guides love to use me as the truth teller. Okay? Here's the card of deception, and it says someone's wearing a false mask in this relationship. It could be you, and it could be someone that you're partnered with that they're hiding their true self. Maybe you even feel as a single person that you might not feel like you're good enough. You might not think that you, as you are, as it stands right now, are worthy and deserving, because maybe you have some issues. You have some self-doubt. You have some confidence issues, and maybe you think you have to pretend to be something that you're not. And if that's the message, I wouldn't say that that's being deceptive. I think that's a self-esteem check that some of you have to have. You have to see yourself as a beautiful gift, you know, someone who, you know, will bring a wonderful addition to someone's life because you're authentic, if you are authentic. So if you're in relationship, if you're a single person and you're really not looking for commitment, you need to be really clear so you're not deceiving anyone, okay? This could mean some of you in relationship could be being deceived by someone. Again, they could be letting you know that they're only with you, and maybe they're not. And I think we'll see what else comes out in the cards here through your guides. And you know, your guides want you to be on your highest, best possible spiritual path, and that means, you know, trusting your instincts and paying attention to the red flags always, right? Let's see what else. Okay, so this is a beautiful card, chemistry. It says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Are you feeling a connection to someone? Are you feeling a romantic pull? Are you feeling energetically drawn towards someone, Aries? And if so, what are you doing about it? Are you asking this person out? Are you coming across as confident and self-assured and looking your best and walking with pride and holding your head up high and realizing that you are truly a gift? Okay? In this beautiful picture are 2 people who hold power together. So this looks like a balanced relationship where there's equal give and take, where you are supporting one another and not one of you is taking from the relationship or leaving the other partner resentful. Okay, so this looks like two people supporting each other, both with equal give and take. So the chemistry you may have with the partner you're already with is authentic. You're both, embracing each other. You're both embracing, each other's good and bad side. We all have a weakness, and sometimes our partner is the one that makes us aware of that and helps us to heal that in ourselves. Okay. So now we just talked about balance, give and receive. This is about you finding balance for my couples, for my singles, for anyone in relationship. It's really important that you have your own interests. It's very, very important that you have quality time with your friends, maybe doing what is important to you for your self-care. Maybe it's working out, maybe it's going to yoga, maybe it's attending a hobby, maybe it's going to sporting events with friends. It's really important that here in the Wheel of Life, when you see this picture here, that you are a whole person, meaning you have interests, and it's important that your wheel is balanced. If you spend too much time in relationship on a scale of 1 to 10 on the Wheel of Life, it could be like your life could be really out of balance, or maybe you're not devoting enough time to your partner or to finding love. And maybe it's about time that, something else drops to the wayside while you focus on putting that first. For those of you who are ready, feel like you're healed, whatever the situation may be in the relationship that you have, maybe you feel that you are not tending to your needs, and maybe because I know your partner is supportive of you, it's important that you speak up, okay? Maybe a relationship isn't going well, or maybe the past relationship didn't go well because, the relationship wasn't balanced. And here's the thing, you should be striving to balance your relationship. If the person is worth that, you should be striving for balance, making sure that they feel balanced, and checking in with each other is really an important part about being a couple, okay? Giving and receiving, again, a big, big part of balance. Having a balance of give, receive. Making sure that in partnership, in marriage, in whatever, that you are two people who are coming together to mutually benefit each other, to help each other, to support one another, to pick each other up, because here's the thing, the Wheel of Fortune turns up and down in each one of our lives, and it's important that your partner has that special blend of energy depicted here to support us. So see here in this photograph, he has his arms, they're supporting each other, but he's got her back. And it's important that your partner and yourself have each other's back. And for those of you single, it's important that you are putting that in your awareness piece, that you're looking for balance, give and receive. You're looking for a balanced relationship where you are two people who come together, who want to be in relationship with one another, who have separate interests and mutual interests that you can enjoy together and apart, feeling confident that you don't have to check in with one another all day long, okay? Because you're feeling balanced, your partner gives to you, your partner knows what you need because you know why, you communicate it. Really important to make sure your communication game is on point, okay? All right. Some of you, this is the Never Enough card, and you can see here the woman on the throne is collecting hearts. And it's possible, to me, when I get this card, it's possible that the person you're interested in, has been someone who has collected hearts, which means has left a lot of people heartbroken in their past, because they're a taker, okay? So to me, that's what this card is. You could be a taker. I'm just calling a spade a spade. So make sure that you have balance, because there's a reason they brought this card up. There's a reason why you have to make sure that your partner or you are not going to be left resentful because you're the one who's always giving. You're the one who's always doing. You're the one who's always making the plans. Or, don't be in this situation where you feel like, you're ignored. This person is just taking from you. Okay. So make sure you have a balanced relationship. If you find you're not in a balanced relationship, that's the thing, right? You got these two messages because it's important that you communicate that with your partner, that we need to both give 50-50. There has to be balance, and you have to talk about where there's a weakness in the link, and fix that together because you're a team. Okay? So that way one of you isn't left resentful. Wonderful card. The card of intimacy. Don't forget how important it is to have intimacy. and connection. And see here, they are in nature, and it's a disconnection card. There is nothing worse than being in a relationship with someone who's on their phone. It's disrespectful. It makes that person feel like they're not worthy and deserving of your attention. And sometimes you need to disconnect. And that might mean taking a beautiful weekend away together. Communicating that when you are in a new partnership is just to say, like, how do you enjoy downtime? What is your idea of intimacy and connection with a partner? What is it you like to do? It's important that, if a person that you're dating or, starting to date, it's important to know what their love language is and how they like to communicate love and intimacy and what that means to them. So you can make sure that you're giving that person what it is they're looking for, and you'll then know if they have it in their wheelhouse to give you the intimacy and the connection that you are looking for. Because another beautiful card, Aries, is the card of the Lovers. And again, we have two nature settings here. Here in the card of the Lovers, they are having a picnic and they are at the water. So perhaps this is, like here in Toronto, it's cold, but you can still go to the lake. I know from my analytics, I have a lot of Americans, and I have UK, and I have everywhere. I have all over the world, which is wonderful. I'm excited to have you all. And it's just a matter of, like, where can you disconnect? Where in nature could you go? It doesn't cost anything, right? To have that connection, maybe bring a bottle of wine, do something romantic. But even this can mean you guys taking a vacation so you can be lovers again, and you can connect and you can give back to each other, where there's, for those of you who are parents, and no children's distraction, allowing your partner ease, where, there's someone else doing the cooking and there's someone else taking care of things, and that partner who maybe is in charge of that type of stuff in the relationship really feels like they can have a vacation and they can connect with you, because, that's all your partner wants. They just want your love and attention and to connect with you. So with this card, the card of mistake, this means that someone could be going down a dead end. Okay. Some of you could find yourself, I hate delivering this. Some of you could find yourself in a relationship that's a dead end, that there's nothing more to do in this relationship. There's nothing more on offer between the two of you. This could mean, those of you dating, that, this person could be a taker. Okay. And that's not a road you want to go down. Okay. So whoever needed to hear that, hear it. Okay. Yeah, we got the card of disillusionment. So this is really, really important for those of you who need to hear it. Okay. The person is pretending to be something they're not. Okay. You got the card of deception from the romance angels, right? So you got deception and you got disillusionment. You got the never enough and the mistake card. Okay, so it looks like for those of you who had a sneaky suspicion that this person either wasn't 100% involved with just you, it's possible they were pretending to be something they're not. It's possible you are pretending to be something you're not. Okay, and you're deceiving someone. Maybe they want marriage and you don't, and you're staying in the relationship, and that's deception, that's disillusionment, that's leading them down the wrong road where there's a dead end. And that is not ethical. That's not the right thing to do just because you like someone. Okay, if you guys don't want the same thing, you need to call a spade and end it now, because it looks like some of you are going to be headed down the wrong path and spending some time with someone who is not going to give to you, who's not going to give you what you're looking for, who's going to pretend there's something that they're not. So use your spidey senses, I hear. Some of you are already suspecting this person. And for the rest of you, I apologize, because this has absolutely nothing to do with you. But it's just, you have fellow Aries who need to be set straight. Because, yeah, look, manipulation cards. Some of you are being manipulated. Some of you could be finding yourself in a relationship with a narcissist who, is pretending to be something that they're not, and they're manipulating you to take what they want because they're a taker. And that could be you. I'm just telling you straight up. I mean, if your guides need you to straighten up, I'm here to tell you to straighten up. If you're not, coming clean and offering the person you're in a relationship with what they're looking for, and that it's not going anywhere, don't do that to someone. That's deception. Okay? And there's a heavy price to pay for deceiving someone. Okay? It'll get you at some point. And oh God, villain. These are not good cards, okay? So for those of you who find yourself in a relationship with someone who's gonna railroad you, okay? It's a mistake to stay in that relationship, so you have to be assertive, okay? A narcissist will manipulate you. They will use every tactic to show this disillusionment, and they're just takers. They're here to collect hurts because they're wearing a false mask. So for those of you who needed to hear that, you needed to hear that. For the rest of you, having balance in that really great relationship, giving and receiving, making sure you're giving to your partner with your whole heart and using your love language to the fullest, okay? Because you have a wonderful magnetic attraction to one another where there is balance, give and receive, but you both have equal power. And, you know, to really use that chemistry between the two of you for your lovers and your, you know, intimacy level to go up. So make sure that in the first half of February, your intimacy game is on point. Your commitment to this person is on point. You're doing something special and romantic for them is on point. So be romantic. You are very, very blessed to have this wonderful connection with someone who's quite wonderful. So congratulations, Aries. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you soon.